relationship you develop with it is the most honest relationship you will have at court for the next 20 years. Your dragon does not have political ambitions. Your dragon does not spread rumors. Your dragon breathes fire at things it doesn't like and is completely transparent about this process, which is more than can be said for most people at the Red Keep. You name it something sensible. The court expected something grand and Valyrian. Your dragon's name is quietly practical. This is your first public statement, though nobody realizes it. The trouble starts, as trouble always starts in this family, with succession. Your father names Rhaenyra his heir. Half the court accepts this with varying degrees of sincerity. The other half begins quietly constructing alternative futures in their heads. You watch both halves of the court with the attention of someone who has already understood, at an age when most children are concerned primarily with lunch, that the people smiling in this room are more dangerous than the people frowning. You start keeping track. Not formally. You are a child. But you have a very good memory and an instinct for patterns that manifests early as simply noticing things. Who talks to whom and when? Whose expression changes when certain names are mentioned? Who agrees too quickly? Who never quite commits? You file it all away in the orderly archive of your mind and say nothing about it to anyone. Sir Otto Hightower is the hand of the king. He is one of those men who smiles with complete conviction while doing something you would not smile about, which is the highest form of courtly skill and also a very specific kind of exhausting to be around. You watch him the way you watch all the most dangerous people in the room, carefully, from slightly too far away to be engaged directly. His daughter Alicent is your father's companion, then his queen. This happens while your mother is barely cold, which is the sort of timing that would be considered indecent in a family that had time to consider decency. It is not indecent by Targaryen standards. Targaryen standards are their own category. You do not blame Alicent for this. Alicent is also a person who was put in a situation by people with more power than her and told to navigate it. You recognize this. You are also a person in that situation. This makes you, quietly, something closer to allies than the histories will ever capture. You tell her this once, directly, when you were 12 and she is navigating the specific social complexity of being the second queen and the mother of children who are now in line for a throne they were not supposed to be in line for. You say, "I know you didn't choose this." She looks at you for a long moment. She says nothing. But something in her expression changes, and she never quite treats you the way she treats everyone else at court. This will matter later. Most things that seem small matter later. Daemon is your uncle. Daemon Targaryen, who entered the world like someone who found the existing rules of behavior unsatisfactory and decided to simply operate without them. He is charming and dangerous and occasionally brilliant and frequently impossible, and he loves Rhaenyra with the specific intensity of someone who has never learned to love anything at a reasonable volume.